I casually touched my head, but somehow a giant creature all the way in Korea did the exact same thing. At first, I thought it was just a coincidence, but when I opened a Seoul live stream and watched the replay, I froze. Its movement was identical to mine. To test this absurd idea, I rushed to the park, stretched out my hand, made a gesture, then sprinted back home to watch the screen, and it copied me perfectly. I couldn't believe it, so I brought a few friends along to test it again. They sat on a bench watching the live stream while I stood in the park and did a little dance. The next second, the giant in Korea started dancing too. At that moment, a terrifying thought hit me. It was me, and I was it. Then things got worse. When the creature in Korea was struck by a missile, I suddenly felt a sharp pain in my side. It hurt so much that I instinctively started throwing punches like I was doing kung fu. And on the screen, it did the exact same thing, smashing a helicopter into pieces. While everyone was still in shock, I tripped, left foot over right, and fell hard onto the ground. But that single fall caused several skyscrapers in Seoul to collapse, killing hundreds of people. I panicked. To avoid causing further chaos, I went back to the park. I pointed to the ground, signaling people to evacuate. Then I carefully crouched down and wrote, "I'm sorry," on the ground. I promised them I would never come back again. On the other side of the screen, people gave me thumbs up. Someone said, "Just like I thought, it's a good monster." And from that day on, I kept my promise. I never went back to that park. I thought everything was over. But one morning, I woke up to the news. A giant robot had appeared in the streets of Korea, destroying everything in sight. I rushed to the park, and sure enough, my friend was there, wildly kicking and thrashing around. That's when I realized the robot was him. I tried to stop him, but he was completely out of control. He even challenged me to a fight. I lost my patience and slapped him. And far away in Korea, the giant creature delivered the same blow, striking the robot hard. That moment made the creature a hero in people's eyes. It even turned into viral memes online, but it also provoked Oscar. He felt humiliated. The next morning, he came to find me, demanding a fight. I wasn't his match. After just a few rounds, I was knocked to the ground, unable to move. He stomped violently while I could only watch helplessly. I knew if this continued, Korea would be wiped off the map. So I made a desperate decision. I bought a plane ticket to Korea. At that moment, he was still rampaging in the park, completely unaware of what was coming. Then suddenly, the ground shook. The giant creature appeared right in front of him. I had switched positions, bringing it here. He tried to run, but I grabbed him. Even then, he refused to back down, hurling insults at me. That was it. I snapped. I hurled him into the sky and watched as he disappeared into the horizon. And just like that, this absurd nightmare finally came to an end.